Okay, all right, random. ZHAS is red. Legend is yellow. Should be good to go. I'm going to take this
Here
thing off the
we
screen.
go. All right. So this is the fixed version where the trigger affects all
Yep.
of the spawn points in theory, right?
Well, that's the theory. All right, so let's get going here.
Let's do this.
Blitz style, Legend versus ZHAS in the pit. See what they come with. Again, all factions are going to play the same here, so it is random. If you get allied, well, they don't all play the same. You're either going to get allied or you're going to get Soviet. Everyone gets each other's bonuses, and we'll see.
Oh, really?
Yep. So all players get each other's bonuses. So allied gets all the allied bonuses minus the cannon, and all Soviet gets all Soviet bonuses. So
Interesting. Cool. All right.
yeah, so
Very cool.
it simplifies the game a little bit. We either have a mirrored or we have an opposite. And in this case, so we have the opposite. And I think what's going to be interesting to see here is if players remember and take advantage of their sniper, because that was your downfall in your game versus Zed.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh God. Yeah, that was just terrible. Yeah.
because competitive players never use Great Britain, really, so you don't ever think of it as a
Mhm.
tool in your toolbox. But in this case, the allied player does have it. Okay,
Yep.
so let's get it going here. Both players
All
out,
right.
little dog action. And so I think, I mean, the Alamo is not really that decisive of a structure necessarily. Like it mostly is there to look cool. A little bit of leg, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say the ally player kind of has an advantage with an early walled building because they can. Anyway, because they could use GGIs to break it down or something, but it doesn't really matter because it's so undecisive. But actually, we're seeing very early both players out with tanks, and this is not something. We have not seen this before. I don't actually think we've seen a game, a tiny map game, in that entire tournament. I don't think we saw a game where both players didn't immediately start building infantry. So that's really interesting. And what's interesting is both players almost perfectly mirrored each other with a strategy that we haven't seen before. So that was very, it was like an eclipse of unique strategies.
Yeah, very interesting. And speaking of, I said tank control wouldn't come into play here.
Yeah.
It is turning into a tank fight, and ZHAS is winning that tank fight. Legend throwing away quite a few tanks and having to sell his war factory because of the ult, which is unfortunate. Another war factory comes up as we speak. Can Legend save this? He's going for drones here.
That drone had to run the long route. Ooh, that drone had to run around the backside and gets destroyed because of it. And ZHAS I like keeping the early pressure on. And it's interesting that ZHAS took his feedback from last week, and he's pushing the tanks. And just like you said, I mean, this is an early tank fight, and Legend is pretty far behind right now.
And now we got a seal, so Legend's about to get sealed. We're gonna see if he can defend against this. He's also out tanked. He's also out, he's got a seal out, and he's out oiled as well. Oof, might need to choose a different tunnel here.
Yeah. It's weird. It's coming in and out. It's like oh, is he? Ooh, hits that oil.
Oh, the seal! Oh! Down goes the MCV. And he's down to 1 oil.
And wow. And that's really, really interesting. And Quau's saying that Sov has a better chance here, but ZHAS really showing up with the ally. That was that looked like that was a fine-tuned strategy. That's the kind of game you get as a result of reps. We said it before. We'll say it again. ZHAS got some reps in because that was really fine-tuned.
Yeah. Can I just ask you which tunnel you're on?
Yeah, I am on FCEU.
So who's lagging on FCU? That's weird.
Yeah, I'm super. I mean, I don't know. I'm in LA. We could try. ZHAS always wants Danita. Should we try Danita?
I mean, we can try. It wouldn't be as good for me on Legend, but we could definitely try it. Donita usually is fine for me. Another good one is Worms.
Worms.
It's like above the FCU one. 3-5 tunnels above it.
It doesn't look like it changed too significantly. Oh, mine's pretty rough on Worms. 205.
205 is fine.
Okay,
205 is decent.
Let's try that then. All right.
So 1-0 for ZHAS. This is a best of 7, we said.
Yep, it is best of 7. Oh, actually, this is best of 9. This is BO9.
Best of 9. All right. So it does say on the right hand side, best of 7, just
I know, it's so funny.
And,
I'm gonna update that. I'm gonna update that. It's funny because like Savage was just like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Dude, read the text." And then the text wasn't even right. Yeah. So it is best of 9. Should we try? I don't know. These guys want. Let's just try this tunnel. We'll do a little. If it's lagging, we'll.
Ooh, Legend gets the France. But no cannons anyway, right?
There is no France. Yeah, there's no cannons.
Oh, no. So there is no France. ZHAS gets Soviet, but they are switching now, right? So a second ago, ZHAS was allied, and now ZHAS is Soviet. We're going to see if that makes a difference at all.
Yep, nice faction. Yep, we've got faction swap. So both players getting each other different looks here, and we'll see how Legend adjusts, because you got to imagine Quaus is gonna, or not Quaus, ZHAS is gonna keep doing what worked well, and that's not the case. And ZHAS
coming out,
pushing the infantry, yeah.
Alright, which means Legend needs to respond with infantry of his own, probably. Actually, it's only a bit of infantry, it's not that much, but he is pushing in now, and Legend is, making infantry as well to defend this push from ZHAS. As the tank comes out, now Allied infantry much better than Soviet infantry in Use Revenge, but this does mean that ZHAS is going to get the center, which is it's advantageous.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Controlling the Almo, I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt. And so now he's pushing in a little bit, but these GIs should be able to counter. Yeah, Balth, the whole series is on Almo. Yeah. Usually with these, I kind of like this. I like to keep the whole series on one map to watch the players kind of adjust and readjust strategies.
Legend only on 1 oils. That's already on 3. You're going to see that.
Yep, and Legend broke.
Is going to be much better, and Legend is going too close to the Almo there. Keeps throwing away GIs.
The Almo gets a couple kills. The Almo picking it up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's looking good for ZHAS again.
And now the oil. Well, he's screwed now.
Why I'm so broke, lol. Yeah,
dude,
ZHAS on 4 oils.
Legend, come on, man. Okay, to be fair, all right, I just want to say, Legend has been watching the stream all day. We've been talking about oil. He's been watching the builds. He watched Berg. I don't get it. I mean, he knows everyone's been building 6 oils all game.
Yeah, and ZHAS gets another win, so that's 2-0 right off the bat. Ugh. Legend needs to switch it up. Legend needs to decide what he's doing, make a build order and do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I said, so if I said, hey Legend, we'll see you at 1, and I didn't send him the map, I didn't tell him what was going on.
Yeah, that's one thing, but
wait,
I can't build.
Well,
he had 1 oil. What is he saying?
He had 1 oil.
I think it means he didn't have enough
money. He ran out of money first.
Yeah, well, GIs are more expensive than conscripts, and he spent twice as much because he made the same amount of GIs. If you're gonna make that amount of GIs, use them, push in.
Come on, boys, come on. I don't know. Yeah, I expect a little more out of Legend. Like I said, he was watching the games. He was in the stream all day. He watched the way Berg played. He watched the way the other players played. That tunnel seemed okay, though.
Yeah, the tunnel seemed fine. And again, Allied versus Allied. I like it.
Allied versus Allied.
Keep switching it up. What's the strat? Allied versus Allied.
We'll see. I mean, the strat for Legend is try to get some money. We'll see. Yeah, because ZHAS should have. I mean, each faction combo. I think ZHAS probably has something up his sleeve. So we'll see what he pushes here.
Yep. So let's see what happens here as dogs come out. I don't see any GIs coming out right after the dogs. So and oil first for Legend. Interesting.
Nice.
Interesting. Zaslon is not going oil first. He's going War Factory first.
Out. And again, I mean, Legend, realistically, Legend could, what was that engineer? Oh, he was trying, ZHAS was going for the engineer.
Interesting.
I lost it. That was a big doggy. Oh, and ZHAS doesn't have his oil out yet. So Legend ate that engineer, did Legend see that engineer?
Oh, an engineer,
and
an engineer is already out.
Oh.
An engineer is already out.
No.
He wants to counter the engineer with the engineer.
Oh,
okay, sells it.
Oh,
the engineer goes down.
Let's go, Legend. And Legend bringing his own in. ZHAS.
Nice.
Oh, ZHAS counters. Ooh, good counter. But but makes him
He
sell.
sells.
Okay, and ZHAS, but look at ZHAS' money now. He does have 15. Okay, so now his oil's out. But ZHAS is quite a bit behind on economy, and Legend should be able to keep the pedal down here.
For sure, Legend is in a much better position.
Yeah, Legend should be able to keep this rolling.
Gets a power out. We're gonna. I assume ZHAS is making a war factory now. Yeah, there we go. The war factory comes out. Legend much better from an economic point of view. I want to see another oil out for Legend.
Yeah, I'd love to
then push his advantage.
Keep the oil
pumping. He has
pumping.
to be ahead.
Keep the oil pumping.
Yep.
Yeah. Now
another engineer. Oh,
another
okay.
Engineer. I mean, in a position once you're up, I don't know. Like, well, he's pumping. Okay. So now he's bringing the. Oh, and they drive, and there's the Almo. That one guy up in the roof of the Almo getting it done. He's gonna try to snipe this oil, probably. Don't drive into those pillboxes. Oh God.
Yeah, not sure what that is about, but I guess it was to try and get the engineer, and then it gets in. Oh my God!
Oh, he hits the warp. Oh, and then he builds an oil.
He puts in the oil.
And he builds an oil in his base. I don't know why he built the oil. That's hilarious. But I would like to see a pillbox or a more functional building. But so if he
pillbox for sure.
Primary that war factory, get the rhinos pumping right there, and that should. All he has to do is not ran his head directly into these pillboxes. And he,
those elite GIs.
Man, Legend is like purposefully making this interesting. Oh, that elite.
Yeah, all right. He runs them over.
Okay.
There's no production, and Legend wins this one.
And Legend pulls it out. So, so what Legend didn't really seem to do a lot right there. I mean, like Legend just did a very standard thing. What exactly did ZHAS do wrong there? Do you think?
Again, his NG only got a power plant and immediately sold. Legend got him to sell the war factory. That was a difference maker right there.
Yeah.
It was just a more successful NG. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. It was both players went for the NG and Legend was a lot better. Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So the score now is 2-1 for ZHAS. That's still ahead, but Legend is getting a W here. So.
Yeah.
We'll see. Love the overlay, Ivor, with the money and everything.
Dude, I'm so proud of that. It took me so long to make that work.
High level stuff, bro.
Yeah, because with the 2K, you really can't see the money or the timer. So, definitely helps. Okay, so 2-1. ZHAS in the tank right now, thinking, strategizing, and it's quick because on these small maps, especially on any map in the game. Factions are obviously key, but you don't know until the load screen. So as soon as that load screen comes up, you have 20 seconds to think, all right, we got Allied versus Soviet. What are we doing?
Yep. All right, here we go. So now it's Allied versus Soviet again. Legend gets the Allied.
Yeah.
What do you say, ZHAS? What's the new strat? Come on, you gotta surprise your opponent. This is a tiny map. You don't have a lot of options, right? You gotta keep your opponent on his toes.
Exactly. Gotta keep him guessing.
So what do you do?
And Path makes a good point too, because it's also not just the fact that that ZHAS' engineer wasn't more successful. It's the financial impact that it has. And he didn't get that early oil out, so he really fell behind economically. And ZHAS again both players foregoing the early oil. And I don't know. I don't like that. I think honestly, get your oils out and you can play. I don't know. It's hard to say. The early war factory, it's hard to say. Hard to say at this point.
Okay, but Legend going for the NG again.
And Legend with the engineers again.
Better pay off. Oh, the drone comes out and it goes in. Can he still get it? He needs to deploy quickly. And the engineer, he forces the cell. Very nice. So he forced the cell. That's very useful. And now both of them on 2 oils, but Legend has War Factory. ZHAS does not.
Yep. And so he should be able to get ahead here on tanks. And the question is, what is he going to do? This game is a very tit for tat, very back and forth. And when you have an advantage, what are you going to take it? What are you going to do with it? He's going to get up on tanks here for a split second.
And another oil comes out, so he's ahead on economy now as well. Yeah, so Legend in a very, very, very good position at the moment. That those engines, man, they make all the difference, don't they?
Yep.
The Almo,
Yep.
of course, does belong to ZHAS, so that's something Legend needs to be careful of.
Yeah, and ZHAS didn't put enough guys in that Almo. They could have got some work done there. And you have to kind of watch. You've seen a couple times if you send your tank somewhere, they'll try to drive over that hump and they'll start getting gunned down. So you got to kind of keep an eye on your tanks. Okay. And so a nice stretch by Legend. I like that, posturing up, taking some more space. Does make him a little bit more vulnerable, but at the same time, it protects him because his oils don't become a small bomb in the back of his base. So I like that.
Yeah, and now fixing up the Grizzlies with the NGFE, I love that as well.
That. Use everything at your disposal.
AFC comes out, so that's something that ZHAS is going to need to be careful of, you know. A robot center? What?
What? What?
What?
What? Why would he? Okay, Snark, give me.
Oh, he's going right into the bunker. What is going on here? Legend with a terrible tank control. What the hell was that?
What was that?
What the fuck are we watching as Zasulan retaliates, of course? Legend! What were you thinking, bro? He walked right into that, man.
What? Was he messing with us? Wait, was that?
I don't know.
Was that like a Leroy Jenkins, like, I'm gonna build a tank control and then send all of my tanks into his base as a joke? Like, is he messing with us?
I don't know, but it's gonna cost him because all of a sudden the tables have turned. ZHAS on 5 oils, 2 war factories, way out tanking Legend, and I mean big time. Starting to send out Rocketeers, not gonna be enough to stop ZHAS at the moment. Legend threw the game there, big time, big time.
I'm speechless. That was really disappointing.
That was quite a throw. That was just.
And it's one thing, like, if you're like, I don't know, you know, you've seen players before, you know, you're down, and instead of trying really hard and losing, you know, do something stupid, and then you're like, oh, I wasn't even trying, that kind of thing. But the weird thing is that Legend could have won this game.
What do you mean he could have won? He was winning.
I know, but that's why I don't get, like, what? Oh, wait, is the Almo extra strong? Berg said the Almo was extra strong, and then I said that's awesome, and then he said he was kidding. Oh, the Almo's really strong.
extra strong, bro.
Wait, if Berg purposefully said it's 10,000, and like he said it's really strong, and I said, Berg, that's awesome, and then he said I'm just kidding, and if he purposely did all that and then left just so that we would have this experience, that's actually really funny. My hat's off to Berg. That was a very he did give us a little Easter egg, and I'm really happy about that. And somehow Legend is like still in this game. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Use those Eagles. You need to use those Eagles and those Rocketeers. That's a lot of Flakjacks out for Legend. Where are your tanks going? What the? Bro, Legend is pissing me off this game as he moves his NGIFE into the Desolator, but he does get the other War Factory with the other Engineer.
Why is there a robot tank control building on the map? It's hurting my brain.
I don't know, man. I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. He needs to use those Eagles. Of course, he can't build anything, so he needs to be spamming out of his barracks endlessly, and I mean endlessly.
He has 16,000. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know why he doesn't have a trillion Rocketeers or a billion GIs and Guardian. I don't know what, but he should be making something out of it.
Or a billion robot tanks. Yeah, he's not even building tanks.
As again with the tank control rushes right into that sentry gun. I'm not sure what to say. Those Eagles need to, you know, snipe down those Desolators, and he needs to have. I don't know, man.
The list is too long. The to-do list for Legend right now is too long to even. It looks like he's manually building single Grizzlies. Oh, he's low power? Oh my god, if he's low power and not selling his robot control.
Yeah, no, I don't think he is because the robot center is still spinning. Yeah. But Legend definitely threw this one. He threw it hard. ZHAS is going to win this. ZHAS is in an unbeatable position at the moment. And Legend managed to throw big time. And I mean big time.
Really rough, yeah.
I don't know what was going on here, man. But Legend just threw that.
And ZHAS ZHAS like really, I mean, drop the hammer, buddy. Let's go. Drop the hammer.
Yeah, GG. What was that, Ivor? What was that?
I don't know. Honestly, like if there's 5 things Legend did, and if he had just done one of them, I would be like, wow, that was terrible. But because he did all 5 simultaneously, it was just like, I don't know, really, really weird. The tank, I mean the robot tank. What's that building called? Robot tank control? No, it's not even, it's irrelevant.
Robot control center. Yeah, it's
Robot
completely
control.
irrelevant.
Robot control. Maybe he thought Berg hid an Easter egg with it, and it would do something amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
well,
ZHAS is at 3 now. Sorry.
I'm a little speechless by that throw.
Okay,
But
I can only cross my fingers for one thing. It's possible that Legend is really confident and thinks he can smash ZHAS, and he wants to throw a couple and then do an epic comeback. That's all I can hope for, because obviously I'm a fan of good games. It's what the people want, and I'd be really disappointed if Legend continued to roll over. I'd be very disappointed. So let's see if he can bring it back here. Soviet versus Soviet.
yeah, this is definitely Legend strength versus Aslan in tank control or whatever it is. We're gonna see who has a better build order and who is more sneaky. I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So again, we're seeing Zasalan with a few early conscripts, good for anti-scouting, and good for getting map control. I have a feeling every single game so far, Zasalan has taken control of the Almo. He's gonna do it again, and Legend is just gonna let him.
Yeah, and it has been, and the Almo has been. It's got a little bit of work done. It has the extra health on it. I think it's definitely a nice building to take early on.
Yes.
And Paf, thanks for putting up the poll. Everyone, get in there and vote. Who thinks Legend can mount a comeback here? We'll see. We'll see what he can do.
And Legend throws away the drone, and ZHAS's drone gets in. So ZHAS on fire. Legend not looking too hot at the moment. But Legend with both of them are pretty even, right? It's a mirror build, except that ZHAS has map control. ZHAS's drone got in, Legends didn't, so now he's ahead on tanks, and he's got the conscripts, he's got the center.
Yeah.
As the third oil comes back out for both players.
Yep, very similar builds, and we'll see. But you know, this is the game Legend wants to play. Rhinos versus Rhinos against ZHAS. This is Legend's. You know, this is kind of his wheelhouse. So we'll see if. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, except ZHAS in a much stronger position here. So Legend's gonna have to somehow. He's spamming out the conscripts to try and keep up with ZHAS's attack here. Both players are now on 5 oils, which is starting to be a steady economy. Right? You could start spamming infantry and tanks on 5 oils.
Yeah,
although 6 is really the hot number.
Yeah, and it's interesting to watch. Legend, okay, so now you see Legend's money slowly climbing, and now it won't hit 0 again. It won't hit 0 again, basically. So at this point, this is when you start smashing that buy button. Looks like, so Legend getting some fodder out, it looks like. Bringing some dogs in.
And Ivor going for the tech, Legend going for the second war factory.
Oh,
so,
and the V3s.
Oh,
and using this higher ground, taking advantage of the Almo, and using the V3.
Yes, this is crucial for Legend, and he can't push that, not with the Desolator there. Legend needs to go top and push.
Yep,
Legend needs to go top and push.
He needs to push in, yep. I mean,
top push, bottom push, he needs to push.
Well,
he can't let...
Yeah, I mean, one flak could get the job done, right? Oh, he's gonna lose. Is he gonna lose it here? Oh,
okay,
no.
Okay.
So now we know 1v3 has a hard time taking an oil. Now, Snark, do you know? Can you sell the oil derricks? Do you know?
No, it's impossible to sell.
I like that. That's nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Even if Berg wanted to make it possible, he couldn't.
Oh, really? That's so funny. The game lets you have floating IFVs that throw fireballs, but you can't sell oil derricks. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
And there you go. And that is why you isolate your oil derricks right there. We just saw it, people. And both players playing a ground game, Soviet versus Soviet, so those Desolators really able to take control of the map. No Rocketeers or Harriers to mess with them. And
ZHAS on 4 World Factories versus Legend 2.
Yeah,
why is ZHAS still ahead?
That is very interesting.
Legend switching into drones now.
Yeah, and Legend's economy's still rolling, even losing that oil, he's fine. But yeah, being so far behind on war factories here. I
mean, it's one war factory difference at the moment. Okay, is it going to be a bit of a trade here? No, ZHAS decides to back off.
Yeah, the base trade is like an instant decision. Like, both players can beat each other's base in a second.
Yeah. All right, Legend is going to push this. It's going to come down to tank control. We're going to see what happens.
Oh, he gets the Desos in the corner. Oh, he has it. Oh, he's got ZHAS in that corner. Oh, I would have liked to see a pull out and take advantage of those Desos, don't you think?
Well, he's using them as fodder, and they do damage to tanks.
Okay.
So, I think.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, gets him trapped. Nice. And that is a... Okay, good, good, good.
Definitely a decent Deso deploy there, but ZHAS is already teched up. We're gonna see super weapons coming out soon. What can Legend do here?
Yeah, and Legend, right now the tanks are even enough. He's got his Desos, and if he can out-tank control, he can get something done, and I think he needs to, because falling behind on tech here, he's behind on War Factories. Well, War Factories are close, but being behind on tech, I don't know. I think Legend's kind of got to roll the dice here and make something happen.
Definitely.
All right,
definitely.
freeze frame right now, Snark. Who do you put? Yet, if you had to put $1,000, who would you take this point? What do you think?
ZHAS.
Yeah, with the battle lab out, it seems.
Yeah, ZHAS is in a better position, no doubt about it.
I know Legend is just like, I don't know. I'm just confused. I feel like Legend knows how to win. I don't know why he's not doing it better. Oh, those Deso. Oh, I thought they were gonna drive right through. The Deso War.
Make it glow.
Oh no! Oh, that's a nice hit on those rhinos. And Legend is out Desoing here. Savage calling 100% on ZHAS. And now out with the lab. And where is ZHAS's tech? Oh, he does have the Iron Curtain. Okay. Iron Curtain out for
the
ZHAS.
Kirov comes out. And
no.
it's such a small map. You know, Kirovs are devastating.
Yep, the Kirov's going to be on the doorstep in about 2 seconds. Only one flat can to deal with it. He's basically just have to sell off his base up there. And with that, he'll have to sell his battle lab. Not a good placement for the battle lab. Battle lab should have been in the back of the base. Oh, a couple flags to counter. Ooh, should really target that battle lab, but he's not. Oh, he is. Okay. Man, battle labs are just made of glass. So weak. I don't know why he's not selling here. Okay. Kirov goes down. Okay, and so... Ooh, and Legend, a good Deso hit on that bottom left there. And now Legend going in, awful tank control. His tanks are completely segmented. Really bad Iron Curtain, though, by ZHAS. Only got 2 tanks.
Yeah, but with the splits and everything going on, and ZHAS having 1 trillion more tanks, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
ZHAS definitely wins this one.
Yep. I'm just being hopeful. Yeah, and you really see in the beginning of the game, it's like, what's the point of the Almo? But then throughout the game, you know, once you're in the foxhole and shit starts hitting the fan, your tanks end up driving by it a lot. And now he's trying to destroy the Almo, which he can't. Stop shooting at the Almo, Legend. Let's see this thing's health. Legend!
Oh,
so now he's giving up.
Yeah. As Legend tries desperately to use Desolators to somehow even the odds here, but there's just too many Rhinos. ZHAS with an invincible position.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So if Legend was stringing us along, now is the time he has to take it. Now this time he has to turn things around because he is down.
Match point.
4-1.
Match point. Wow. ZHAS wins the next one. He wins this series. Legend needs to get his shit together and start working.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess the word is disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in Legend. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, let's grab the player who knows these maps the best, and let's grab, you know, a top player like Legend, and let's throw him in there and see what happens. And this isn't really the exciting outcome that I was looking for. I mean, Snark, you know better than anyone because you beat ZHAS last week, so you know it can be done. I don't know. I wanted a little bit more out of Legend.
Indeed. So, ZHAS Allied, Legend Soviet, Allied, both of them Allied. This is Legend's possibly last chance.
Yep.
If ZHAS wins this one, he takes the series. Let's see what can be done.
Yep, this is it. And so Gus saying, tell Legend the Elmo can't be killed. Legend knows. He was shooting it with Rocketeers the first game. He knows how strong it is. At the end of that last game, he was just messing around.
ZHAS grabbed map control every time.
Yeah, and Legend really just kind of giving it up. We'll see what Legend brings here.
Definitely should be interesting. Both going for War Factory first again. Again, I feel like, you know, maybe oil first is worth it just because you could hold on with infantry if you're allied. But what do I know? As both players doing a precise mirror build. So Legend pushing in here. He's going to try and be aggressive this game. And Zaslan is going to take the Almo again.
But,
not something Legend wants to let him do. The Almo is crucial on this map. There we go.
yep, and Legend up on oil and tank, not really tanks, but up on oil. Oh, no. Oh, up on oil. Okay. I'm just trying to give anything Legend can do. I'm like, I just want a good game. Like, please, Legend.
No, they're pretty even. Yeah, Legend's a tiny bit faster, and but not by much. Not a huge difference. As ZHAS dives for that oil, now you retreat. Okay, so again, very, very even, except one crucial difference, and we've seen it make a difference in all of these games. ZHAS has map control.
The Almo. And you know what? That's why they call it the Almo. Also, I think ZHAS has a better scout. I feel like Legends, you know, and we've seen a couple players neglect scouting a little bit. Like, they think it's just going to happen. I'm not sure Legend even got a good scout in. I'm not sure a lot of these games if Legend has. I'm not in this case, I don't think he did. But ZHAS got a dog completely around the backside. So, it definitely helps even on the small map.
Legend going in a little, then retreating again. The Almo, very crucial here. Not much you can do as a seal comes out for ZHAS. We're going to see what that dives for.
And the poll is in. 70% of people say that Legend is not going to win the next 3 games. Wow.
All right.
The people have spoken.
All right. ZHAS pushing in here, pulling Legend 6 to the top as the Eagle comes in the bottom. All right. He gets 1 oil, which is crucial, right? How many oils does he have? Yeah. He's down to 5 oils. And ZHAS is on 6 oils, so we know that he can spam. Legend cannot spam.
Ooh, and no. Loses the. Oh, and those AFK Rocketeer. Okay, and gonna get gunned down here. Is he gonna try to counter these Rocketeers? Okay, so the IFE comes out. Still kind of knotted up here.
Yeah, again, pretty even, except ZHAS is on 7 oils. You know how much money that means ZHAS has now? ZHAS's money is just gonna go up and up and up and up. And yeah, again, just somehow taking advantage.
Yeah.
And the bottom left, that parent drop.
Oh, that parent drop could be nice.
Careful. Oh, that could be nasty. As Legend looks like he's in trouble, but the better take control for Legend as he rushes in. But going onto those Rocketeers, not sure about that. But 3 oils and the AFC go down in the bottom left.
And Legend's money's gonna go quick now. He has 3 left. Those GIs are on the warpath too. They're gonna hit that war factory. Those GIs, MVP, MVP GIs.
Yeah, it's pretty much over again for Legend, as Zaslan is going to take another one home. In come the Eagles, down goes the barracks. Okay, the FC comes out just in time. No barracks for Legend now, as ZHAS's money just keeps going, skyrocketing. He's spamming. He's got 3 war factories. Legend's got only 1. Pretty much over there, Ivor.
Yeah, and we didn't see. Yeah, no, I don't think there's really much else for Legend to do. I mean, the economy too. If Legend had an economy, who knows? Maybe he could get lucky, but nope.
GG's are called, and ZHAS wins 5-1.
He pulls it home. And Pap, that's right. Snark, you guys thinking that ZHAS's a little OP here, but Snark did take him down in that tournament 2 weeks ago. Took home the $50. Yeah, it's so I mean we can't. I don't know, ZHAS. Now it's like I think we need it. Snark. Maybe next week we got to get you and ZHAS back in here, man, because I think he's got a new strategy. I know you got some new strategies. You guys are the reigning champs right now.
I'm down, but you know you do have a Legend in chat.